Falcons fans, welcome to another great edition of FalconZone. I'm your host, Jeremy the Impact York. Welcome into the show. Not to pat my own back. You guys see that? Yep. For the last 2 weeks, I've told you guys the Atlanta Falcons are going to beat the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. And here's how they're going to do it. They're going to shut down Josh Allen. They're going to make him make decisions way before he wants to do it. They're going to run the ball. They're going to control the clock. They have all the weapons to beat the Bills. They did. They basically did. They did an enhanced version of what the Patriots did the week before. The Patriots didn't show us the blueprint. They just reminded everybody that it was possible. We already knew that. The Falcons already knew that. They did, and they looked great doing it. I mean, they won 24-14. At no time, whatever's in my other, at no time did it really feel like it was out of hand. At no time. Was there a time when you guys were a little worried? I wasn't. I was watching the Bills team struggle. I mean, forget the struggle bus. The wheels on that bus don't go round and round. They go flat. The wheels on that struggle bus are flat. All four of them. We're talking, don't put any slime or fix a flat in there. It ain't going to know. There is no air in those tires. That bus is parked. Good night. I mean, how incredible was it to watch the Falcons dismantle a Super Bowl favorite? I still consider the Bills a Super Bowl threat. Very much so, because they can wake up and do this to somebody else too. My goodness. And you didn't even catch them sleeping. I'm not going to try to play this off as the stars aligned and this and that. No. Nope. This is called handling your business. That might be the name of the show, handling your business. My goodness. I mean, let's look at some of these some of the things. A lot of people go, well, Michael Penix was only 20 for 32 for 250 and a touchdown, and he was sacked twice. Outside of sacks, I have no problem with that stat line at all. I don't want that. I don't want Penix throwing. Honestly, I want him throwing 30 times. 25 is a good number. And I'm not saying if he throws his 25th pass in the third quarter that we should just be done. No. If you need it, you need it. But on a night like tonight, and he throws for 250, I call that a career game for him. That's what I want. I'm not saying he should only throw for like 180, but no. From 2 to 250 every night, great. Throwing for a touchdown or two, great, because he does other things. He moves around. He didn't have to that much tonight because the next guy I want to get into, Bijan Robinson. You got to think he's number one or number two in the league. I mean, if Saquon's one, Saquon's not having the world's best year. If Saquon's one, Bijan's two, right? Bijan 19 carries, 170 yards, and touchdown. He was averaging 8.9 yards per carry. That means every time Michael Penix turned around and handed the ball to Bijan, it was 9 yards that way. That way. Not this way and this way and then and dancing around. No, that way. Also the first down side. Because when you're getting 9 yards of play, you're basically getting a first down every run. That's incredible. Algier kicking in a touchdown. I mean, Drake London showing out. Drake London, 10 catches for 158 yards and a touchdown. Welcome back to the front of the line, Drake London. He's one of my favorite Falcons. Has been since they drafted him. I liked that kid before that. I was over the moon that they brought him to Atlanta. Bijan kicked in another 6 catches and 68 yards. Everybody else is just complimentary. That's all you need. You had your 3 main stars show out. We didn't need anything else. We didn't need anything. I'm not worried about Pitts didn't get a lot of catches and Algier didn't run much or Casey Washington or Ray McLeod or insert your favorite person that I haven't named yet here. Why are we worried about you? You just beat the Buffalo Bills 24-14 on Monday Night Football. because look, where people, what your options were, Bills and the Falcons, or the Bears and the Commanders. Now the Bears and the Commanders ended up being a really good game, but out of the gate, who do you think everybody's watching? Bills Falcons. Everybody's like Bills Falcons. Unless you're in Chicago or Washington D.C. area, I doubt you were watching another game. It ended up being a really good game. Maybe you split screened it. Maybe you got the new ESPN bundle. Would have been a good time to split screen it. But come on, everybody was watching to see what the Falcons could do with this heralded Buffalo attack. Is that like going to a wing place and they go, "Oh, here's our spiciest wings and lemon pepper." Don't get me wrong, lemon pepper is one of my favorite flavors, but if lemon pepper is your strongest wing, ooh, you're not a hot wing joint. You sell baked chicken. But I mean, just incredible night, incredible night. Let's hop over the offense for the Bills. Josh Allen, 15 for 26. They were, excuse me, I'm getting choked up about it. They were down multiple scores, and he only threw the ball 26 times. This guy's one of the best passers in the league. He's one of the best runners in the league too. 6 carries for 42 yards. So between that and the 26 passes, so you're telling me 32? They had 32 plays. They had 32 offensive plays. Is that what you're telling me? Because that's what it looks like to me. 32 offensive plays, and 21 of them involved Josh Allen. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He threw for 182 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. You could say Penix threw it, threw what would have been 2 interceptions to the Bills, and they dropped them, but hey, they didn't catch them. Didn't count. Didn't matter. How about they were sacked? You sacked Josh Allen 4 times. 4 times. Let's make sure we get everybody's name read tonight. D. Alford, that was a hit. David Onyemata, Sam Roberts, and Rook Aurora. Aurora? We're going to go with Rook. Look, I heard somebody call into, God, what was I listening to? 929 the game. Somebody called in 929 the game, and they said, "Hey, I didn't know what in the world a Sam Roberts was till he got a sack, and I Googled him. I know who Sam Roberts is now." And if the host, I didn't hear what the host said back, but the host should have said, "Somebody who knows who Sam Roberts is Josh Allen. Josh Allen knows who Sam Roberts is because he was on top of it." I mean, just overall, just smash the Bills. Smash the Bills. This defense gave up 14 points to the Bills. To the Bills. Um, let's see. Best Joshua Palmer, 2 catches for 60 yards. Well, one of them was 45. 45 and a 15 yard. That's all that kid had. Khalil Shakir, Tyrell Shavers, Dawson Knox. It didn't matter. Even Keon Coleman didn't matter. They couldn't get anything going. Dawson Knox and Ray Davis ended up catching the touchdowns, but I mean the run game non-existent. James Cook the third, 17 carries, 87 yards. 87 yards for the better of the Cook brothers, and the other one was pretty jam up too. I mean, you could say the Josh Allen fumbles. How can fumble too? Um, I mean, good on them for Solomon and Oliver getting the sacks, but I mean, they straight up smoked them. They smoked, and don't even start with this. Oh, well, they only beat them by 10. You beat the Buffalo Bills by 10 points, by 2 scores. I mean, it wasn't close. It wasn't close. Well, but the spread was. Do we know what the spread was? Can we see what the spread? Anybody have it? By the way, attendance 72,067 of you guys packed what is now Falcon Stadium, not United Stadium. Shout out Brad Guzan, by the way, for a fantastic uh, career in the football as well as on the soccer. Oh man, they're gonna miss that guy big time. But 72,067 people packed Falcon Stadium out. Exactly how I said you would. Exactly how I said you would. Um, I don't. Yeah, I don't have the spread in front of me now. Nope, don't say it. They are scared to say it now. But this moves you to 3-2. It moves you, I think, within a game. Okay, you're within 2 games, a game and a half, because Tampa's played one extra game that they haven't been off yet. Tampa's at 5-1. Atlanta's at 3-2. Carolina 3-3. New Orleans deciding who they want to take first or second overall. That's fine. I talked to some Saints fans the other day. They're okay with it. This needs to happen. It's where the Cowboys and some other teams are headed. It's going to be ugly in those places for a minute. But so after all that, you can't rest on your laurels too much. Enjoy it. Hey, enjoy it. Yeah, but I know you're back at practice because after going Monday night against the Bills, you get a Sunday night football where you're going to go all the way to the West Coast to face the somehow red hot San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are a 2.5 point favorite when you get 3 points for being at home in the NFL. So if they played this on neutral territory, aka one of the rings of Saturn, if they decided to play it up there, if they decided to play this um in my backyard, if they played it right here in the studio where we're at, the Falcons would be a 0.5 point favorite. They got these teams real close. Falcons and 49ers defenses are booming. 49ers are on a backup quarterback that seems to fit the system just as good as the starter. Brock Purdy's still dinged up a little bit. Looks like Mac Jones may get to start again. They seem to be 1A, 1B. And Kyle Shanahan, I don't know, have we ever paid him back for that Super Bowl? Yeah, great time to do it. Go over there and embarrass him on Sunday Night Football when all the eyes are on you. There is no competing game. In fact, I don't even think there's a wrestling pay-per-view. There might be a UFC. No, not on Sunday night. There won't be. There's not a UFC. There's not a PFL. There's none of that. It's you and you only on Sunday Night Football. You want to know how to beat the 49ers? It's the same thing. Mac Jones, not the world's biggest scrambler. On the year, he has 4 carries for 16 yards. No, he has 16 carries for 23 yards. That means he just scrambled because he got flushed out of the pocket. Those are designed quarterback sneaks and things like that. Mac Jones ain't a runner. Brock Purdy might be a little bit of one. Mac Jones ain't. Mac Jones has thrown for he's completed 67% of his passes for 1,252 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not lighting the world on fire. Nope. Don't think Smokey the Bear's going to come out and say, put that fire out. I'm not sure it's got started yet. But he's been efficient. And he runs this offense. And uh they've still got McCaffrey. They've still got actually Robinson Jr. is going to start really booming for them. He already kind of is. But Shanahan likes to control the clock. He likes to run the ball. He likes to take the short out on offense. He likes to take what they give him. I think you shut him down just like you did Josh Allen. You force Mac Jones or Brock Purdy, whichever one ends up playing. I think it's going to be Mac Jones. You force him out of the pocket. He's not comfortable there. You make him run around, throw these off balance passes. He ain't good at that either. Make him make decisions before he wants to do it. You back up, you cover a little bit, you run a few um, kind of random blitzes here and there, and I think he got him. I think he got him. I think if you score more than 20 points, you probably got the 49ers. They can put some yards up. I mean, they can put some points up, but let's see what they've scored this year. Let's start game one. They scored 17, then 26, 16, 26, 26, 19. Oh, no. They scored 17 in a win, 26 in a win, 16 in a win, 21 in a loss, 26 in a win, 19 in a loss. They've topped out at 26 points. That being said, what does the Falcons do? Can we get the Falcons graphic up? Falcons. 20 points in a loss, 22 points in a win. Panther game. The 34 points in a win, 24 points in a win. I'll tell you right now, what the score of this one's going to be. It's going to be something like 27, 17. 27-17. You're going to beat the 49ers by 10. You're going to do it at their home, though. It's going to be a similar game. I don't think it'll be London this time. I think Bijan will still run for 120 or better. I think Algier gets a little more involved. I think Kyle Pitts is a little more involved. And if Mooney plays, I don't know that he will, but if Mooney plays, he might be the one to show out. But if it's not, I think the ball spreads out a little more. I think even the tight ends get a little more involved, and I think we get Falcons victory number 4. I think we do. I know it sounds easy, and they still got to go out and make the plays. They still got to go out and do the things. They're going to do it, and it's not like some blind hope. No, I told you for 2 weeks they're going to beat the Bills on Monday Night Football. Now I'm telling you for the entire rest of this week, they're going to beat the 49ers on Sunday Night Football. Take that, Daniel Snyder. Not the former Washington owner. No, Daniel Snyder, who co-hosts the WWE show that we did here on Impact Media. He is a big 49ers fan. And when we record that show, I'm sure he is going to give me crap for saying that the Falcons are going to win. But the Falcons are going to beat the 49ers. You hear it? You hear it right here. They're going to beat the 49ers the same way they beat the Bills. You pressure the quarterback. You make him make decisions he doesn't want to. You make sure the receivers are good and covered. You get your running back involved, and you just make it happen. It's that easy. It's that easy, folks. But I just gave you the game plan of how everything's going to shake out. So now we've reached the end of the show. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Remember, Falcons are going to win. Deuces, gooses. We'll see you next week.